This first video, I'm going to do the most simple thing that I can do with 2-point perspective. The first thing I'm going to do is very lightly make a line that goes all the way across. And that's my horizon line. It's not very dark, right? We need to get used to drawing very lightly, like this, not like this. You might find that it is helpful to hold your pencil like this. It's a lot easier to make light lines this way. If you're holding your pencil like this, it's a lot harder to draw very lightly. So find something that works for you. All right, the next step is to make a vanishing point here by the edge. The vanishing point should be on the horizon. And then from the vanishing point, we're going to make a line. And then another line. And we'll have a point where those two meet. From there, I'm going to make a line coming straight down. It's important that you make this line come straight down. It shouldn't be going, shouldn't be tilting this way or that way, straight down. So all of your lines that you make, for the most part, in 2-point perspective, are either going to go straight up and down or towards one of your two vanishing points. It'll go towards here or towards here. So what I have right here is the corner of my cube that I'm drawing that is closest to me, that then goes this way and this way. I'm going to go ahead and draw how far over that cube is going to go from that center point. I'm going to make a line that's darker. And this way. And then that line coming down. This way you can see that's that corner that is closest to me. It's kind of a Y. Now from each of these endpoints, I can make a line that goes towards the vanishing point the opposite way that it's already going. So if it's already pointed this way, I'm going to reverse around and go the other way. I'm going to do the same thing with this bottom point right here. And then the last thing I'm going to do, well, it's not the last thing I'm going to do, but the next thing I'm going to do is make 2 more straight up and down lines from this point to where it crosses this line. So from there to there. Again, it's important to get it straight up and down. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. It's straight up and down. I made that line a little darker because they're going to be my final lines. And now I have my cube. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. I'm going to make some of these lines darker so that you can see that it is my finished cube, what those lines are. And then I'm going to finish out the top. And one more. There we go. That's my basic cube in 2-point perspective. So go ahead and start by making one. Once you get used to it, you can make a lot more. As long as I am using these same 2 vanishing points, I can make as many cubes as I want, and they're all going to make sense in the same space. I can make them different sizes. I can make them more rectangular if I want. So you can see that these 2 that I draw, I can see the top of each of these cubes. If I was going to draw a cube up here, it would be the same way, but the process would be reversed. Instead of seeing the top, I would see the bottom. So it would look like that. If it's above the horizon, you no longer see the top, you see the bottom. So if you draw cubes that are above, make sure you see the bottom. If you draw cubes below, make sure you see the top. Now if a cube ends right at the horizon, it's going to be a straight line across. It's going to look kind of weird. So for now, just keep everything either below or above the horizon. And if we decide that we want something that crosses the horizon or ends on the horizon, we can talk about that later. All right.